Exception handling mainly deals with the handling errors with respect to various activities in UiPath. The error handling activity offers 4 options: rethrow, terminate workflow, throw, try catch. In this video, I am going to explain you about try catch activity. What is try catch? Catches a specified exception type in a sequence or activity and either displays error notification or dismisses it and continues the execution. The try activity performed which has a chance of throwing an error, and the catches activity or set of activities to be performed when an error occurs. Exception type to look for: you can add multiple exceptions. And finally, holds the activities that should be executed only if no error occurred in try. Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain you about exception handling, and also I am going to explain you what is try catch activity and how it works. So drag sequence activity into the designer panel, and I'm going to rename it as try catch stuff. Now within this sequence I'm going to drag one more sequence activity and click on this place and drag one more, and now click on this place and drag one more sequence activity. Here are 3 sequence activities. I am going to rename it as 1 and sequence number 2 and sequence number 3. So in the sequence 1, and now in the sequence 1 click on this place and search for activity called assign activity and create a variable here and name it as A. I'm going to give string type of data here. Say output 1. So go to variables panel, its variable type is string, and make this scope to try catch stuff. Now let me search for activity called WriteLine activity and give variable name A here. And now in the sequence 3 click on this place and search for assign activity, drag it into the sequence. In the to field create a variable and name it as B. Let me assign string data, output 2. So go to variables pane, let me change its scope to try catch stuff. Here are the 2 variables which I have created. Now search for WriteLine activity and pass the variable name B. Now in the sequence 2 I am going to add an activity called read text file. Search for read text file and drag it into the sequence 2, and here is the file name. Here I have to provide the path where the file is located. Let me click on this folder icon and go to the path. This is the file, so I am going to open this. So we got the path here. So in this program I have created a sequence and named it as try catch stuff Within that I have created 3 sequences. Let me show you its full view. And let me save and run this. Let me wait the output for some seconds. I am going to use delay activity and give duration for 20 seconds. So the outcome will wait for 20 seconds. Save and run this. So this is the outcome. It doesn't have any errors because in the sequence 2 we have used the read text file activity. So the file is located in the path, so it doesn't throw any error. So let me go to the path and I'm going to delete this file. Append CSV file. I'm going to delete this. So file is deleted. Let me close this and I will save and run this program again. We can expect the output, that is, this file is not presented in the location. Let me save and run this. So as we expected, we got the error that file is not found. So if you see in the outcome, the program got terminated at sequence 2 only, so it can't go to sequence 3. So we have to make this error within try catch. So let me stop the automation. And click on this read text file. So right click on this and click on surround try catch, and this is try catch activity, and its body contains 3 fields: try, catch and finally. I will let you know about finally later. So all we need to do is we have to provide the exception type here. All these are exception types and you can browse for the types of exceptions here. For now I am going to select system.exception, which is a generic exception and can handle any type of exception. So when you click on catches, it will ask to drop an activity. So I am going to drop write line activity, and here I am going to write a message which is just like a warn message. So just type sequence 2 had an error. So try the risky thing inside this try block and handle error in a catch area. Anytime you expect to do something risky, you can wrap it inside try catch activity. So this is the risky activity, and if there is any error in sequence 2, it can execute sequence 3. So let me save and run this. Let's see outcome. So this is the result from sequence 1. So we have an error in sequence 2. It just displays the message that we have given in catches, and sequence 3 got executed. I hope you could understand try catch activity. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel.